just gonna hope
It's recording.
It's recording, so we're just gonna hope for the best.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lauren. Nice to meet you.
So this is my first time actually hanging out with Lauren, and she captivated my interest because of her hobbies. We're gonna go get boba, so let's go do that.
Straight ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so I see some of your hobbies are playing guitar, dancing.
Yeah.
And you do like lion dancing. Wait, do you still do that now, or?
I do it during the season, which is like Lunar New Year. I don't do it regularly anymore. After, so I've been in this program for like 15 plus years. And after a certain amount of time, you learn everything. You grow up, you go to college, you get jobs, whatever. So you don't really have time to go every Friday and Saturday to practice with all the kids like they usually do.
Yeah.
So they kind of anticipate that we graduate from the program in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then every Lunar New Year, like all the adults will come back and help out with the celebration.
How long is the season typically?
I'd say it's usually around 2 months. So
Okay, that's
when
nice.
Lunar New Year starts in February, like the start of February, there'll be a few weeks before and then a few weeks after that all the shows are being booked and all those parades are going on.
So you practice like every week in the season, or?
Technically, I don't have to because
Oh, because we've
learned everything already,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it becomes muscle memory, so you don't really have to actually practice.
Wait, what got you started in this, or like what's the beginning of like lion dancing? Yeah.
I was born and raised in Los Angeles, Chinatown.
Okay.
And my parents would take me down to Old Chinatown every year and watch the Lunar New Year Parade. It's called the Golden Dragon annual Lunar New Year Parade. So, because it's close by, we just walk down the hill and we watch the parade every year. And I saw lion dance and I'm like, that is cool. I want to do it.
Yes.
But then I noticed there's not a lot of girls doing it, especially when I was at the age where it captivated my attention. I think I was around 10. That was when I was like, hey mom, I kind of want to do this. And I saw 2 girls that were doing lion dancing. But I thought it was so cool, and I was I want to be like them, right?
Oh, okay.
So then I proposed this to her, and I was like, I want to join this program. And I'm in a line dance group called East Wind Foundation for Youth, and their home base is in Chinatown at a Alpine Recreation Center.
Okay.
So it's within the community, and it was free to join.
Oh,
and
wow, what?
Yeah, it's free for
that's
any
amazing.
kids to join.
That it's free. Is it still free today?
It is still free today, yeah.
Wow.
And
is there an age limit?
I don't know. I can ask, but usually it's kids that are around elementary school.
I look that, right?
Yeah.
So it's still free. Okay.
It's still free, and it's a great program because it helps. Their main goal was to help keep kids off the street and away from drugs and gangs and all that type of stuff.
Okay.
So it's free to join, and any of the proceeds we make from shows and bookings goes back to the kids. So we give them scholarships for when they go to college, or even in high school they get scholarships. Every year there's several trips planned for all the kids to go out and do team bonding and kind of connect with each other and get to know each other better and create sort of a family bond within the group. And it's nice because a lot of the kids that are in this program are actually children of immigrants. So the parents are so busy working.
Oh yeah.
And they don't really know how to take the kids on trips.
Oh yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. So it's really nice to provide that experience for them, because their parents wouldn't have the time to do that.
So it's not they're not a limit on how many people are in this org, or is there a rough number?
No,
how many there are right now?
Ooh,
active?
Actively?
Yeah.
Actively, I would say kids going to practice every week. There's probably 50 kids.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
But overall in this group, I'm just right here. Overall in this group, I'd say there's more than 200 of us. Because we end up growing up, we get jobs, we graduate.
Yeah.
A lot of us have families now. So
that's so sweet.
And we also see each other every year for the New Year.
when did this org get established? Or do you know?
A very long time ago.
Because I was saying like
I don't know the exact year.
Okay, but a long time
it was
ago.
in
It's
like,
not, new.
It's
okay,
like 1970s.
Okay, but just okay. That's not like super old. You know, because when you say 200 to me, that doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't sound like too much. You know what I mean? Where it's like.
Yeah.
But I guess also it is like a community.
It is a community, yeah.
Like, program,
It's the organization itself is very much a community.
Wow, that's so cool. So it's like most people participating in it, I assume, like in Chinatown then.
No, actually people come from like Diamond Bar and the San Gabriel Valley.
Oh shoot, okay.
Yeah, so
Far and wide.
everywhere around LA and surrounding. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, parents will come by and drop their kids off. They're like, here, babysit them for a few hours.
Take them on a trip. Do you have to be like a certain height? Okay, because with the lions, like, how does it?
No, there's no height requirement. But there's an age requirement. I think you have to be at least 7 to join, so you can qualify. No height requirement.
Okay,
though.
got the height, got the age. Very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
Does this at all like relate to your interest in dancing by chance, or are they connected?
The line dancing and the regular dancing.
And and the choreo dancing. From when
They're
did that
actually
start?
not connected.
Okay.
I know it's called line dancing, but
I
it's
know.
completely different.
Right.
Line dancing is based off of martial arts. Moves are all
Oh wait, tell me more about that. And also, I think I saw when I was looking through like that you also learned like the drums that they use, or like everybody.
So basically, it's kind of like a earn your keep system in East Wind. I don't know about other line dance groups around LA, but in East Wind, you basically start off with the basics of Kung Fu martial arts. You gotta learn the stances, you gotta learn the kicks, the punches, there's forms that you do, and you do that for maybe like 1 to 2 years. And then when the instructors feel like you're ready, and the instructors are also group members that started off younger and they graduated as well. When they think you're ready, they'll say, okay, you can start playing cymbals now. So cymbals are a vital part of the lion dance as well. That's what you start with to get into lion dancing. So you'll do cymbals. Once you graduate from cymbals, you move to tail, which is the hardest. I would say it's the hardest because your back is just like bent over and
You mean being the tail?
Being the tail
of the lion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being the tail of the lion, you're literally
That's where you start.
90 degrees
Yeah.
just standing there
Oh my gosh.
for a while.
Yeah.
And you have no sense of surrounding or vision. You just kind of have to trust the person in front of you to lead you and not bring you into any trouble.
Wait, I need to clarify though. When you say cymbals, do you mean like the instrument?
Yeah.
Like cymbals? Okay. That's wild. Okay,
Yeah.
so cymbals to tail, and then trust
tail
the person
to
that's
lion head.
to lion head.
And then you're like, oh, I got big guns. Like, I'm cool. I can do lion dance now. And then once you graduate from lion head, you do drums.
Is there an average? I know everybody's different, so I imagine it would be different. But like from the cymbals to like the lion head, is it like a year or more or less? People typically, or just depends.
I think for me, it took about 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. From cymbals to tail was pretty quick. But from tail to lion head, they really like focused on that. Like, you gotta earn your keep.
Yeah.
Like, show that you can do this and be good at it before you move to lion head.
I see.
But nowadays, it's a little different. They're more lenient about, the amount of time people take to move up. So,
Okay.
very much so, like, back then when I was young and, like, learning all these things, it was still that traditional, like, you gotta show that you're worthy of moving on to the next thing. But now, it's a little different. They try to get kids to, like, learn as fast as they can.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I bet like super rewarding when you like progress, you know?
I was like, I want to get there now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I have to do all this to get there. So
Okay.
it was, I'm not mad about that. I feel like the whole process of it taught me to be very, like, it taught me a lot of discipline and a lot of hard work. And that's basically the roots of, like, Kung Fu martial arts. It's hard work. So we kind of got to live it out.
Right.
By learning.
Okay, when did the drums come in? Or when you
The
learned?
drums came in, I would say when I started from cymbals, maybe like the 4th year.
the 4th year?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's like later? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it's like every year I kind of moved up.
Yeah. Wow,
So every
that's
year
really
you'll see me
cool.
out in Chinatown or San Gabriel Valley. And then we like
Oh my
put on shows for
gosh.
other people.
I need to like go and then record you and loop it back to this conversation. Look at her be a star.
I mean, I've made like when I go on these Lunar New Year excursions with my group
yeah.
and do all the performances, I record videos and I make like little movies out of them as well.
Where are they just first like for yourself?
They're
or
on
are they?
YouTube.
They're on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you gotta link that. No, I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah, there's no like
wow.
there's no interviews or anything like
No,
that.
no, yeah,
it's
it's
just
just
like visuals and music.
That's amazing. I mean, that's the best.
Yeah.
Super cool. Okay, so then when did you start dancing choreo?
When I started dancing choreo, okay. First started getting interested in college.
Okay.
And I think I was in the end of my sophomore year. I really wanted to join a group to dance, but I had no prior experience.
Okay.
So I was like, what is a group that I can join and not feel embarrassed
Okay,
to
yeah.
be in?
Yeah.
I went to UCLA and we have really good dance groups, and I was very intimidated
yeah.
by all those dance groups. So I'm like, I'm gonna not try for those. I'm gonna go for something that's like more beginner friendly.
Okay, yeah.
So UCLA has a dance group called Foundations, and it takes people with all types of experiences,
Oh, that's
mostly
really cool.
beginners.
Yeah.
And the process was you show up at these auditions, they teach you this short dance within an hour, and then you audition on the spot, and then you kind of get chosen and placed into different groups within Foundations.
Okay.
So you'll get grouped, and then the group that you get put with, you follow one of the choreographers, learn whatever they dance, and then put on a showcase.
Okay, so then this was sophomore year.
This was sophomore year.
Foundations. You got a group.
I went into the group. I learned the choreography. It's also on YouTube.
Okay, YouTube star.
Make a left here.
Thanks.
And that's kind of when I started, like, actually liking dance.
Okay.
After that semester, or after that quarter within that dance group, I actually kind of just stopped dancing for quite a while.
Wait, sorry. After the year? Or
After
the quarter.
It was just a quarter of dancing.
That's what I thought I heard. But I was like, wait. Okay, so
a quarter of dancing.
Wait, why? You know,
Because of my relationship.
Oh, okay.
Don't let your relationships stop you from doing what you love, okay?
Period. Okay.
Yeah, I
So
kind
many
of just
stops.
like
Okay.
lost. I didn't lose interest, but I lost focus,
I
and
hear you.
I just kind of focused on the relationship. I stopped really doing much of the hobbies I liked, and then after that, moved on to a different relationship, and it was a long distance one.
Okay.
So I had a little more free time to myself. And 2023, I downloaded TikTok. And I saw all these people dancing. And I was like, oh my god, I need to get back into dancing. Because they looked so fun. They were like short
Right.
little dances.
Right.
They were like 30 seconds each, with trending music.
Right.
I'm like, hell yeah, I can do this on my own. So
Yes.
I would just like learn a bunch of dances from TikTok, would record myself and post them sometimes. I thought they were good enough.
That's my goal. Okay, so then you started doing the TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok dances. Yeah, and that was when I got back into dancing.
it.
And
Wait, so sophomore year of college
yeah,
to 2023.
Right.
How long was that? Or is I don't know the math in my head right now. It's like
let's see, when did I graduate? 2018. That was like 7 years. I had a 7-year dance hiatus.
Wait, it has been 7 or 8 years since I have done choreo.
Oh, really?
When I did a practice with Kelp and Checo. Yeah, it literally 8 years.
Oh, wow.
So that's just funny. But anyway, okay. So go on. So so now you've been keeping up with it.
So I'm keeping up with it. I
love
dance
that for
like
you.
almost every week. Whenever I have my days off, I try to learn something. And now I have people to dance with, which I never had before, like consistently. You know, I had that little dance group.
The quarter foundations.
Quarter with foundations.
That was the seed.
Yeah. And now I found Checo and Kel. And I'm just having a great time. Like,
yeah, I love
they're always
that
down
for
to do
you.
dances, and they're very quick at like picking
Me
it
too,
up.
me
So.
too.
When are you gonna join us? That's the question.
My consistency with dancing,
Get back into it.
I will.
Do what you love.
Yeah, it's so fun. I love it. I'm faster recording. Did I get it? Okay. We got our drinks.
We got our drinks.
Yep. All right. So, another hobby of yours that intrigues me is you play guitar.
Yeah, I play guitar. Been playing since middle school, actually. So it's been a long time. It's just like a little hobby of mine. On my days off, again, I either dance or like sing and play guitar.
Artiste.
Yeah.
What
It's really fun.
What drew you to guitar? What made you start guitar?
I just thought it was really cool. A lot of my
Yeah.
hobbies that I pick up, I look at it and I'm like, that's cool, and I want to do it. So it was an elective that was offered at my middle school, so I just signed up for it.
Oh, so you did it in middle school. So you have like technical training.
Yeah. And then I just do it whenever I have free time.
I'm a really big Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber fan. And when I was in middle school, that was when Justin was like rising with YouTube and playing, you know, so I wanted to pick up an acoustic guitar. Like I learned the chords, but I still don't even really know how to do strumming patterns super well. Like I kind of just make it up. But I just do it because it's like really cathartic for me. Like I love music and I think it's a fun skill.
You can play on my guitar.
Jam sesh.
Yeah.
Just a little side hobby.
Just a little side hobby.
Yeah, we're gonna jam.
Sure. I got 2 guitars. I just recently got a baby Taylor. Don't know if you
I was looking. Wait, heard what?
how good they are.
Yes.
Taylor guitars.
Yes.
I got one.
Shoot. Okay, how exciting.